Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MLG.TV Destiny Bounty, the first one.
The first
weekly. Week one of many, we hope.
Yes.
We are in the middle of step 2 with some teams. Let's get right down to it. We've got Invigorate on one side. We've got their sister team, the A team on the other. That's the A team on the left, Invigorate on the bottom right. Let's get some audio up. Let's start with Scamp, since he seems to be, oh wow, they're about the same size. So we'll listen in with Scamp. We'll move over to Jaeger in a little bit.
Really interesting to see. Jaeger's team on the bottom right, they're going to a back room and throwing up a bubble.
Dude, I'm the best.
They're all running, as you can see, they're running solar weapons. They're ready to melt Omnigul. They did a really, this is like a really risky play, which leads me to believe that they're doing the weekly, whereas Scamp, I can tell, is doing the Nightfall. The A team is doing the Nightfall, so they got their best weapons out. They got Galahorn. They got, look, they're popping heavy ammo synths. Those Knights are hitting so hard. I wonder if we can, that's a great bubble, actually, that Scamp put. Really interesting, that placement. He's going to melt some of the Wizards, and I think, as you can see, they already have Omnigul down to half health. Oh man, this is going to be difficult for them. Like, that bubble, Scamp dying, that bubble going away, really means that they can't push up unless they're super careful. But that's great. They have another Titan. So maybe, I think what they did was super smart. They prioritized. They said, hey, we're going to need bubbles for this arc burn thing, for this no arc burn thing. As many Titans as we can get. Let's do it. And yeah, if you take a look at Jaeger's screen, they've already killed Omnigul. So that is definitely the weekly. They are definitely going to be on the portion where, or on the half of the team for Invigorate that gets the fastest one done. Let's actually take Scamp full screen here. I'm going to pull up the other part of Invigorate, and we can see where they are in the Nightfall.
All right, we are in on Scamp right now. We can see that they are taking a ton of fire. I did the Nightfall like 2 or 3 times on one character this week with some friends of ours, just to see how, just really playtest the viability of this. This is a really hard challenge.
This is one of our hardest ones, guys.
I would say like a majority of these enemies damage you with arc.
Yeah.
And you can't hit back.
Those Knights hit so hard. Like, look what Scamp's doing. He's just like tickling that guy, and that boomer is really going to mess you up in this room. You get a couple shots at Omnigul. They've done a really good job of already taking her down to half health. They must have melted her at the start. With Gallon. You can see he's popping another synth.
He is in total serious mode here.
Yes.
This is where they have to really be organized with their bubbles. You can see Scamp popping it out right now. Weapons of light on his, and notice armor of light on his teammates.
Oh, shit.
She
They're
is
about to take
really
her down.
close.
They're about to take her down. Let's definitely stay on Scamp full screen. They are so close.
No.
To those.
He's got to hit these guys.
Oh
no.
That could be it.
Oh no, they're going back to orbit.
Does he have self-res. Lucky Charms with the clutch self-res. If you guys don't know, light switch is on this, which means one hit melee from enemies. They're so close to dying. That was so clutch by Lucky Charms.
Dude, Lucky Charms
I'm getting spammed
was just
from that top right now.
The true MVP right there.
The true MVP, and look at Scamp's body. They're just lighting.
Was just like,
him
oh my god.
I don't want to switch off at this. This is too entertaining right now.
Yeah. So
what did they do to sort of get Scamp back in the game right
They
now?
just gotta clear. They gotta clear the minions, man. There's that one Knight that spawns right on the other side of the wall that you can sort of sit on. That is just moving like energy on his body. They're gonna res him now.
There you go.
They've dealt with him. Okay, now he should take advantage of the fact that, well, now it's gone. His revive armor can be really clutch.
He's still got 6 Galahorn shots. Right, he's not gonna. Oh man, and he's just down immediately.
So many throws. They need to watch out for that.
They really need to watch out. And the other thing is, like, guys, this is the Nightfall. If you die, you go back to orbit. Don't think just because they're this close to killing him, they could not get wiped out by some thralls and have to restart and have another team take the lead.
Just watching Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, is he the last one alive?
So much PvE, don't even worry.
I think he is.
No, there's a wizard.
He's got to back up.
Wizards also do arc.
This is really interesting.
Dire. This is incredibly dire.
You know what I'd love to do is actually bring up our picture-in-picture, and I have LT John who is the leader of Invigorate, actually, who is included in both those world first raid runs. They're using the backroom strategy, which is really risky, to be honest. I don't know if the backroom strategy is going to work this in the Nightfall. However, like, look, they're just getting lit up.
Here's the thing.
However, that being said, they know better than me.
Yeah, I think that you can actually sit up in this window and have one guy just die over and over again, just keep rezzing him, and like just get shots off of respawn, you know, get those heavy synths in when they're dead and like able to get stuff up and push them.
They're getting lit up there.
Oh, he's
and look,
using Murmur.
That Murmur, and then is that Hawkeye going to be down?
Yeah, no, it's Hawkeye. He's doing exactly what I said. He's rezzing them both.
He's just
staying in the back, staying super safe. This is
the long play.
Yeah, this may not work out for them time-wise, but it will guarantee that they get this done.
Oh, and I actually think if we bring up Scamp full screen, they just cleared the Nightfall.
They just finished it.
That is awesome. I'm assuming that the other half of their team was able to get through the weekly.
Yeah.
A-team rolling on all cylinders, right? Like they are way ahead right now.
They're pulling off to a really, really great lead.
Yep.
Let's go full screen with Lieutenant John right now and watch them and see if this gambit really helps them or hinders them in terms of time. That's the resource they have to spend. Exactly like
It seems like it's working. It seems like it seems like it's working. They have one person just dedicated to rezzing, and they don't mind dying. They don't mind wiping two of them as much as possible. They already have Omnigul down to half health. I think once in a while, so they already have her down to lower than half health. Word of Crota coming out there to take down her shields. I'm surprised it's working that well against the arc shields, to be honest. That seems to be a really good choice, but they're just sticking to that backroom strategy. I think maybe the A-team was a little too timid.
Oh no, Hawkeye died.
Oh,
he was the one rezzing.
I think they maybe have switch roles. They maybe have switch rolled. Okay, that was a close call for them. I think hopefully they're running a war. I think you have to have a warlock with a Sun Singer warlock on
you really need to
this Nightfall. Do they? I don't think they have it. Sorry, let's bring the audio back up to see what they're doing.
Yep,
dude,
there
they
we go.
have her.
Interesting
so
choice
close.
in Murmur.
Yeah, really interesting actually. That's probably going to help take out the
witches.
Wow, they got her.
They got
that
it.
was
That's a Nightfall.
so quick.
All right.
Oh, are they going to die to the witches?
They just gotta survive this. All right.
Oh no.
Let's go to our. Oh.
Oh no. Could they?
They got him. They got it. It's fine.
They got the Nightfall. They got Omnigul.
They're just telling Hawkeye to hide.
This time, look at that. That's great, actually. You can see Invigorate's PvP prowess coming forth there.
Yeah.
They destroyed Omnigul with no arc weapons. That is not an easy thing to do. Or did they kill her? I don't know.
No,
they didn't. Okay,
she's one health.
She's below 1 health. I'm sorry that we called that too early. We heard an Omnigul screech and just called it. There we go.
Okay.
Now they got it. Now they're running out. Great job by Invigorate. That was so fast. Basically, like more than doubling the other team's time.
Yeah.
You can hear them going, retreat, retreat, retreat. They're talking about that next step.
Yeah.
The next step is get someone in your chat to add someone from your chat to your friends list, or get 5 retweets of your stream. These guys have a following. They're already going, retweet, 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 retweet your stream.
They're probably already on to step 4. I would not be surprised. Within the next 30 seconds, they'll be loading up VS.
That's very true.
Let's go to my stream. I've got 6 from SB going into a Crucible match, which means he's still on step 1. He's really lagging behind here. Let's go. Let's see where everyone else is as well, Chemo. We haven't checked out Cutting Edge. Let's go get them as well.
I don't know if Cutting Edge are up, actually.
Really?
I think they're running into some technical issues. Let me check. Yeah, they're not up. I think they had...
There's one. Oh, no.
Nope, they're not up. So, Cutting Edge, unfortunately, might be out. They're going to be a little far behind. I would love to hop in with Resolute, actually, another PvP squad. I think they had someone drop and they had to sub someone in, so they maybe missed, like, 5-10 minutes. But I think this is their 3rd Crucible game. As you can tell from the score, if we can bring up the Darkness Zone, these guys are rolling well. It's 16 to 3. Like, this is destruction as well. And let's see what they do let's see what Clawman does really to protect this heavy ammo. I don't even know if they're going to have to. Actually,
no, they don't have to.
Let's bring up his audio.
Just let that happen. Yeah, let's bring up the audio from Clawman, please.
They're just gonna. Oh, he touched it.
We'll allow that.
We'll allow. He teased it.
He didn't pull it. He didn't pull it.
He was getting anxious. I think it's all a bit of our natural reaction to see that purple box and just hold X and hope that we don't get naded or supered or something. But he should be, or their team, excuse me, should be finishing this up. I'm going to hope that this is, let's stay on board with him and see as this match ends what they start to do next. I think that'll give us a little bit of insight as to where they are.
Yeah.
So what I mean, if you're them, how do you prepare for the Nightfall as a PvP team?
As a PvP team, very simple. You should realistically have a Warlock.
I am not.
You gotta use it.
You gotta have it, Sunsinger. You gotta
have a Sunsinger. You gotta heavily stack the people you know are playing your PvE into that Nightfall with the best gun, the best armor, obviously. But here's the other thing that you do. You go into that Nightfall expecting exactly what, expecting to have the performance that Invigorate did. You know, or rather the A team, they went all solar weapons to really capitalize on the amount of enemy types that are in that Nightfall.
Yeah.
The solar shield,
I don't
taking
think
those
you're
down,
gonna get. I saw LT John using Word of Crota, which wasn't bad, but I think solar is the way to go in that
absolutely.
Because you have. Yeah, I mean, it's just. It makes no sense, especially against those witches at the end. Those are going to cause you a lot of trouble. They have arc shields, or excuse me, they have solar shields and they shoot arc. So you want to get those guys, you want to get them down as soon as possible. Solar is the way to go, and of course, Gjallarhorn, the most powerful rocket launcher in the game, the one that everybody wants, is going to be doing the most damage.
So we just saw Resolute split up to try and get the Nightfall together. I see a Mythic Class going on Resolute. However, on this screen over here, we've got 6 in the SB squad still in Crucible. I'm getting a little worried for them, Chemo.
I'm getting worried.
They are losing.
They're losing, and if they're maybe, but you know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're running into some tough teams. These guys, I know, play Destiny a lot, so they shouldn't be.
Yeah, these guys are good.
Yeah, these guys are. As we say that, he misses a melee. That's okay though. 6, we still love you.
Caster Curse, man.
Caster Curse. It exists in Destiny.
Yep, confirmed.
Just the same.
Confirmed for Destiny. Caster Curse. However, he is using Thorn. He is using the. I hesitate to say the word correct weapons, but he's using the weapons that should be pushing through. We need to look at his team. Chemo, if you could look up this match history on 6, see who he's running with, and maybe see their builds on the Bungie website. That will really give us some insight on how we're gonna do that.
I can do that. Let me
look at Flahoot. Actually, his gamer tag is Flahoot53x11.
Got it.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna, if you want to take my screen, we're gonna hop on board with Flahoot's build right here. As you can see, I'm using Bungie website. I'm gonna assume he's using his Warlock right now, and he is running. Let's check out his gear. He's running what looks to be a Sunsinger. He's using Voidfang Vestments. No, he's actually running Voidwalker. Interesting choice. I guess he's doing that for PvP. That's okay. I personally run a Sunsinger in PvP, but let's look at his
Voidwalker. Voidwalker has been the
all
way
the day. I mean, with those Voidfang Vestments, it works great for both classes, but you get a definite help in PvP. Interesting. Kind of weird that he's not running any exotic weapons. I don't know. That's a little bit of a flub on his part. Maybe switching them out. But he's running Felwinter's Light. He's running Jolder's Hammer. Those he
can't use Jolders.
That's right. You're right. So he's running Felwinter's Lie and his Oversoul Edict.
Oversoul Edict is really good in PvP. Yeah. I will give you that.
He's got. It is. It's a very, especially with the pulse rifle buff. It's a really good time to kill. Right up there with Praetor's Timepiece. His intellect, discipline, and strength. They're sort of. You know, spread out across the board. There's no clear favorite there as to what he wants to get. It looks like he wants to get his grenades up as soon as possible. He's getting all his strength pretty much from Voidfang Vestments.
Oh man, 6. Totally just shut down a heavy on his screen, which really he needed to make that happen.
They need to, they need to.
This guy's so one shot. His Thorn should have come out way before that, or should have just gone for the tiny pellets on his.
Let's actually take 6's full screen. I'm gonna hop over and check out how Invigorator are doing. I'm assuming that they took down the challenge of getting 5 retweets for their stream. Those guys are all super popular, so I want to see what they're doing for Vault of Glass.
Oh, they're already on.
Oh man, if we can go to my screen, I'll bring Jaeger's audio up.
Yeah, please switch over. This is incredible.
Yeah, Jaeger. Remember, guys, these are the world first raiders. This is normal mode. This is this is, I don't want to say a walk in the park for them, but they are used. They know where to go. They know where everybody's setting up. Jaeger, a brand new streamer to MLG, but already doing a great job. They already beat the place without any opens, I'm guessing.
Probably.
That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie.
I would not be surprised.
So the next modifier for the Vault of Glass is to beat the Templar without any teleports. Of course, anyone who's played the Vault of Glass knows that there's parts in between the Templar fight and the beginning. So what they're going to do is try to just get these middle parts, the Confluxes, the Oracles, knocked out as soon as possible. I don't know if we'll see a cheese. Invigorate, excuse me, is notorious for not cheesing. I would love to see them do this without cheese and still just be beating everybody. I would love to see also where the A team is. If they've managed, we saw them beat the Nightfall.
Right.
I think that they can get them down. Let's see how they do in the raid. We'll hop on with them shortly, but for right now, let's just stick with Jaeger. Actually,
with Jaeger. Jaeger. I just want to say something about
bad taste too.
The parts that we didn't say anything about. There's more steps to the raids than we talked about.
Yeah.
This is where creativity shines through. This is where teams will really shine. So
it's getting through the parts in between the difficult parts, right?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna make a lot of time up in those pieces, and you're gonna see, like you said, like look at that. Like anybody who knows all the contamination that the Fanatics drop is in the center. They have not allowed them to move off where they spawn. They're already on Confluxes.
Yeah.
The second step of Conflux, excuse me. They are destroying this part. So I think what they can talk. I hear them talking.
Yeah, let's listen in. Let's
already about the
stop
Gorgon's
talking.
Bane. Yep, let's listen in.
It should probably be me and some other Titan go first, so if we fuck up, we can just restart right away. You know what I mean?
I'll go first.
No, if we restart, we have to redo the whole raid. You have to redo the whole raid if you fuck up.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. It says it right there. Yeah, it says it. We fuck up, that has to be a fresh run.
Characters? Can I switch to my hunter and come back?
Okay, contrary to what they're saying, we're gonna make sure that they know you do not have to start the raid over if you mess up. They are gonna, if they mess up on the Templar, don't worry, they'll just have to wipe and they will be back at the Templar. We're gonna make sure they know that, guys. We have a room open with all the teams, so we'll make sure they do that. But let's go right back into listening.
I got murdered. Oh no, it's on hard too. Oh, John. Alright, I'll have to start thinking about this.
Alright, Minotaur, Hawkeye.
Yes, we do, Kelly.
I wish I had a hunter right now.
Right?
Come on, speed it up. Use your heavy if you have to. As much.
Right? It's all about speed.
A lot of heavy here.
But I'm conserving my heavy.
For the Templar fight.
For the Templar.
All right, really important to point out there. They're by no means struggling at this part, but they said, all right, let's speed this up. Let's everybody pull out your heavy, and we need to get rolling because other teams are catching up. In fact, let's bring up our Darkness Zone, and we can check out the A team, who are also already on the same part. So they got those 5 retweets. That shouldn't be a problem. That wasn't a problem for them. They're already on the same part. So now you see the PvP expertise from Invigorate brought the they've been running through the Nightfall super fast, caught them up with the A team's PvP dominance. So even though they didn't complete the first step as fast as the A team, they're right there. They're basically tied at this point.
Yeah, they are neck and neck at this point. Chemo, you are on screen still. Let's go full screen with Lumi as we continue this.
Sorry, guys.
There we go. You're free to do whatever you need to.
I need to tell these teams
let
what the heck,
Invigorate
guys.
know that they don't need to go back to orbit. It's really interesting. I never used the strategy that Invigorate's using. I didn't even think about staying right there in front of the Templar and getting, hammered by the void balls he shoots out.
But why are they doing that? So aren't they doing confluxes still right now? I mean, I think they're just wiping them out as soon as possible.
They're just not letting them get over to the confluxes.
Yeah, I don't see many. Okay, so they got 2 on right. As you guys know, the right side is a little easier to handle than the left. Lumi doing a great job, actually, of holding down that center point with this Titan bubble and giving help where he needs it. So if the right side says, oh, we got a Minotaur, I need help, someone's sacrificing, as you can see, he can pop over. He probably got that call out. Nope, it looks clear, but he's checking anyway. The left side, notorious for having more enemies for some reason, so they're stacking that side with what it looks like 3 players plus Lumi sort of playing a little closer to that side.
I'm really interested in seeing how they deal with the oracles.
Right. The oracles, you think they're going to cheese it?
A-team?
The A-team.
I don't know, man. I think so. If I were them, take every lead you can. Even if you're a clan that's known for not cheesing, this is where you're like, okay, that's where I get ahead. Sit on the back, snipe everything out with Icebreaker and Vision of Confluence, and you know, just get ahead. There's no rules at this part. There's no stipulations until you open it. There's no point in not. I say.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta cheese as much as I hate saying it, but I think they're gonna want to cheese as much as possible, just because they're on that time constraint. Normally, Invigorate, like, and I guess some of the A-team notorious for like being, okay guys, we're the world first, but we're the world first legit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I would love to hop back on in our darkness zone and see where Invigorate is at, speaking of which, and it looks like they should be completing confluxes right now.
Yeah, they should be finishing off that third and final step. We need to defend all 3 of the confluxes.
For someone who's new to Destiny, just tuning in, the Vault of Glass is the first raid. Where are they at right now, and what is the goal of the step that they're on in the raid?
So right now, you are really trying to get further and closer to the Templar, this boss that you're seeing appear momentarily, and he's got a bunch of minions that you have to deal with. In order to sort of unlock him, you've got to defend these confluxes that he sends minions to sacrifice themselves at, and they've got, of course, these minions called Fanatics. Those things, when you kill them, drop a green pool around their bodies, and if you step on it, you are marked for negation. If you are marked when the Templar himself begins the ritual of negation, you will die.
Yep. So as you can see now on Jaeger's screen, there's also a second stage of the Templar fight out of 3, which is the Oracles. So the Oracles are these loud sort of lights, as you can see them there, that will pop up. There's 7 on the map, and they will pop up in locations. And basically, if you don't take them out pretty quickly, your whole team will wipe. So your team has to be in constant communication. Okay, left 1, right 3, hidden left. Calling out the positions of these oracles, because if you don't, you die, you wipe.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see how they're going to spread out right now. This part is also, they add hobgoblins sort of on the edge of the map to keep you on your toes. You can't just sit in front of one of the oracles. You're going to see a lot of snipers, sniper enemies coming out from the edges, and you have to go through 7 waves, of these oracles. So it's not just, you don't have to just do it once. You have to do it 7 times.
I think just from a purely time standpoint, I think the A-team might be in the lead of their older brother team, older sister team. I think they might be on a later wave of the Oracles than Invigorate.
Are they both on Oracles?
Yes, they're both.
I've just been watching Jaeger. Okay, great. That's awesome. I mean, it's really interesting. Like, just because they're a PvP team doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing in the Vault of Glass, right? This raid came out with the beginning of the game. Everybody's familiar with the strategies and the places you need to stand.
Oh, dude, look at Lumi's face. He's just cheesing, man. He's having a good time.
Lumi's loving it right now.
He's like, yeah, we are winning this.
He's so happy. I don't know, though. I think it's going to be interesting in the later steps also to see where that auto rifle bounty comes in.
That's going to be fun. But I have no doubt in my mind that, I'll call it right now, A-team pulls out a bunch of Suroses, dominates despite the fact that they got nerfed, and just moves on to the last part.
Yeah, for sure. I think having Suros is definitely going to help in that, but I think Zur has sold Hardlight recently, so you're able to use that. If not, you're going to be using a legendary auto rifle, which is really going to hurt. I think if you have a team of Suroses, then you're good, right? At least, and you have some skill.
You know what? What if they all pulled out the Kostov, the first gun in the game, and won? Yo, if they did that, if there's a team that completes that step, I'm throwing another $100. Like, that'll come from
awesome.
That'll come from
the
my pocket.
challenge. I want to see it. Maybe, you know what, guys? Maybe the MLG Bounty Council will throw something like that into the future. Let us know if you want to see it in the chat. The Kostov challenge would be awesome.
Focus on
man.
We'll make it time.
I want to make that happen. Dude, these teams are so
These teams
close.
are rolling.
And like, look at what Lumi's doing. He's not afraid to pull out the Gallahorn to just take out an Oracle. They are balls to the wall, point A to point B. Like, this is the parkour of Raid right now.
Parkour.
Yeah, this is
Look
like,
at them
oh,
jumping over
hey,
each other.
drop me some orbs, Titan. I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, run through your shield, and it'll be super effective. Who cares if there's 2 shields on top of each other? Like, I think that this is awesome. And they're all
great to see.
Dude, Lumi's team might be running like 3 Bubble Titans.
You know what? It's smart though. I know Scamp usually runs a gunslinger. He's notoriously like one of the best gunslingers in the game. But I saw him running a Titan for the Nightfall portion. You know what? They're saying screw it. Just because I'm better with one class doesn't mean that we can't do this.
Yo, you gotta put your team on your back, man. You gotta do it for the team. You gotta do it for the money.
Sometimes you gotta throw out that Titan, take one for the team, and throw up a bubble.
Yeah, and just seeing the faces on these players as they get through this step is so awesome. Just to be like, oh, look at how much fun they're having. It's great. Lumi is just chilling there waiting.
He's chilling. I think he's waiting for the Templar to start his fight.
Is that
let's actually go full screen with Lumi. I want to see what he's doing. They're getting set up to start the Templar really quick.
Yeah.
Tell me about this Templar fight and basically what they're gonna have to do to prepare.
So this Templar fight is part of our bounty. The Templar, when you finally get to him, when he finally gets down to it, he's gonna start bringing in elements from the earlier fights. You can see the Lumi's on the move right now. So there is a relic that drops in the middle. I don't think they're at it yet, but this relic is basically this shield that one of your players will pick up. Then the team will have to go around and start killing oracles as the Titan, as the Templar rather, is shielded. You can't do any damage to him, and you have to wait for the person carrying the relic to get their super, and then use it as a projectile and hit the Templar shields.
Got it.
Once this happens, most people will be locked down in a containment field. They have to shoot their way out. Also, if you are the relic bearer, if you jump up and
you have to slam your way out.
You can actually, as long as you're close together, you can smash pretty much every team member on your fire team out of their containment fields.
And it's worth mentioning, if you don't destroy these containment fields,
you die.
You die, right? So this is normal mode. There are revives, but you're still like you're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste time, and this is, after all, a time challenge. You're gonna be doing less DPS, and this you want to be doing as much as quick as possible. Let's actually bring up our Darkness Zone again, as I have Jaeger. They're rolling. I think they are on like the last stage of the Oracles already. So they're getting ready to do a Templar. I know I hear Lumi sort of strategizing for what they're gonna do for Templar, saying, okay, I'll go left, you go right. Just call it out. Who's going to be our relic holder? That kind of stuff.
Right.
They're gonna. I don't think anyone is wiping at this point to oracles. So pretty soon we're going to see both teams do the Templar together.
That's gonna be crazy.
I think they're gonna start at almost the same exact time. This is like neck and neck, you guys. We're gonna stay on at. We'll talk for a little while, but as soon as they start the Templar fight, I'm gonna let's bring Lumi's audio up, and we're just gonna let both of them play for you guys.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty sick race to the finish here. They're just sort of waiting to get through the last waves, and I think that's gonna be a team going through the final waves first.
There we go. Nope, we got to drop. We got to drop over here. So they are done. They're done with the oracles. That means Invigorate has caught up and passed the PvP 18.
Yeah, and I want to see, let's go full screen with Jaeger. Let's see how they're spread out as they go into it. As you can see, they're already in the containment field. They're already trying to deal with it. They already have the shield down.
They are melting. Look at that.
Look at that.
So as you can see over there, you
Oh
see
my God, this is not a problem for them.
The Templar is attempting
He's
to
already
teleport.
dead!
There you go. He's
he's almost
on the
dead.
teleport. He's on the teleport. That giant. There you go. He's dead. He's dead. That
That's it.
was crazy fast.
All right, let's go back to Lumi. Load
Let's
up
go
another
back to-
stream when we get to Lumi.
Oh, man.
Not just yet. Just wait. Awesome. Now you can. Still want to have another problem there. There, the Templar you can see is already up.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to go off Jaeger. They're at the Gorgon's part. Let's you know what?
they're already there.
We'll keep it on Lumi right now. Let's see how fast they do it, and we're gonna bring it to Invigorate right back to the Gorgons in a second
So
here.
you can see the guy marked with the star is the relic holder. They haven't brought down the shields of the Templar just yet. I think they're trying to figure out exactly how best to approach this, or I think either that or they're waiting for the super, which I think is less likely. As I see that they've been doing this for quite some time.
It's really interesting. You know, they're. I think everybody on Invigorate just sort of got into positions. They didn't have any sort of really problems knowing where everybody to go and what weapons to use.
Right. They're getting in position. He's got his Galahorn out.
I see a little more preparation from the A team. Maybe I don't want to say a struggle, but just
No,
clearing
they're
out
trying
some
to figure out the
additional
oracles. So oracles spawn in this fight as well, and if you don't kill them, they will mark you, and then if you're marked, you will get negated. You just got to stay by the shield for the cleanse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same.
So I mean,
So he just threw his nade. What was that for?
I don't know, but I think I saw someone transfer the relic. You know what they might be doing? Oh, there we go. Okay, so they took it down. So he's attempting to teleport. So now they're calling out. Okay, where's the teleport? Where's the teleport?
Yo, Viva, take it.
Okay, he got a teleport off.
They're going
that's
to orbit.
interesting. They're going to orbit, so that's fine.
All right.
That's fine. You guys don't have to restart. They're gonna stay on the Templar, right? They
Let's
just
go
wanna
back to Jaeger.
restart
Full
the
screen
fight.
that sucker.
Yes, let us go back to Jaeger.
Yes. They're already at the Gorgon's maze. They're already trying to figure out.
So they're actually doing a really interesting strategy, which is getting to portions two at a time. So it looks like, there we go. We got one group already finished, and we're waiting for LT John and Nightfall to go now. They're going to go. They're going to wait. It looks like, I think UNC Champ and Mr. Whips have already cleared it. There we go. LT John and Nightfall now are making their way. This is, you might think that this is easy, but this is tense. If these guys mess up, everyone has to do it over again.
Yeah.
And the thing about Gorgon's Labyrinth is that everybody is used to one path. They're used to doing it together.
Yeah.
And
these guys right now have no idea where the Gorgons are.
Yeah. That's it. And see, someone got spotted because someone is off the path, or Gorgon is off the usual path, and they don't know how to do it. Everyone is used to a set path. Okay, he's going to go here. We're going to jump on that. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go in. Let me bring Jaeger's audio up to see exactly how they're combating that, because they ran into a problem on group 2.
All right, go ahead, do your thing.
Senpai, please.
We got it, guys.
Nah.
Do your thing.
Don't sprint, don't sprint.
I know. Oh, ooh.
Sounds, man.
Oh.
The
I'm not a
way.
fan of it. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna spec agility all the way up right now.
This is the epic part of the bounty. We sit on the
Yes, this is the
cliff.
part where the
Pride Rock.
crowd goes wild.
Alright, we can run. Come on, Whips.
Alright. Oh man, I'm on
You
your
good?
butt so hard right now, it's not even funny.
Y'all good? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there, and we're clear. Go ahead. Next two.
But it's,
Watch out, wait.
Behind us, John.
Behind
see
us.
his
Come on,
face.
follow me.
I'm right on your ass.
Alright, jump up, kid. Jump up right here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so close.
got ready, Hawks.
Fucking noises, man.
Yo, guys, get your Galahorns out.
Oh, you scared them.
Got it.
Yo.
It sounded like it was behind me.
It says we have to go to the time, but it does not say
get
we
ready,
can't
get ready.
kill them.
Come on, Nightfall. Hey, y'all are good.
Ready, Hawk.
Alright, final two hunters. You should be able to get this easy.
Hey, get all the way down already. Everybody get down already. Puzzles.
Oh, just keep going to
Yeah,
Atheon?
just keep going.
Oh, alright, well,
We good to go?
I don't know how to make it over with
You
that.
guys made it?
Don't
So
spawn.
I'm gonna wait for the
Platforms
blocks.
don't spawn till
They
y'all
made it.
all come over here.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I know, but
Two
that's
last
fine.
thing.
Let's go ahead and go. Come on.
Right here, Jaeger.
Wow.
They're gonna make it.
I
They're
don't-
gonna make it. It's fine.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, we got it.
I don't know how to make it without a. You just glide over, John. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. You see that? You have to glide fast though. You have, on the first part, you have to glide.
What?
I'm dead.
Oh no.
No.
What happened?
Me and Hawkeye were in Viz, and we both ran out of Invis at the same time, right at the doorway.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That was really
All right,
close.
so guys, we saw that was so close. They were almost out of the the Gorgon's labyrinth. You saw they did a really interesting strategy, which is let 2 of the hunters go last so they can pop in Viz and just sort of walk by some of the people. But they ran into a snag. Those Gorgons were looking at places they were not expecting them to, and the last group, the last 2, just got seen as they were exiting the labyrinth. I expect them to do it this time, but that was close.
Yeah, I think this also is going to give the A team a little bit of leeway to catch up. If they can get through the Templar without going back to orbit again and really push through here, they have a chance to take over the lead. I remember. Do you remember like playing this part of the raid when
the
it
first
first
time?
came out and being stuck here for 6
man.
hours?
Guys, I don't know if you've been watching ESR for as long as it's been going on, but when Destiny originally came out in September, we did a 24-hour stream of Destiny. And we did the raid, and oh my god.
We can do the raid on the 24-hour stream.
Okay, you're right. But we did a raid stream, right? We did the 24-hour stream. You're right, correct me. And we did a raid stream, and Puckett and I got thrown into this part, and we were so lost. And you're just banging our heads against the wall. This was like when it first came out. I think we spent 2 hours in the Gorgon side on normal, which is like, it's laughable at this time. Now that everybody knows what to do, you just run through it, right? You run, you're here, you wait for that guy, and then you go. This is sort of bringing them back to that. Not everybody knows where the Gorgons are going to be.
Yo, are they going to get this?
Let's see. I mean, a good thing that they're doing is, popping Blade Dancer. Oh, he's running into trouble there. A little split up, but that was great. It's popping Blade Dancer. Oh, man.
If you double jump, the Gorgons will swivel around, and they will find you.
Oh, man. Are they going to get this?
They might. They got to make that right turn. He's got it. He's in.
That's good. All right, so actually what I heard them saying was, all right, let's already do the next part, the group that had already made it. So they're thinking ahead. They're not saying, okay, we'll wait for you guys, and then we'll do the jumping puzzle. I think a few of them are already waiting to go into Atheon's room. We'll see.
Yeah.
I know I talked. Nope. Okay, they're all waiting.
Okay.
But I heard them talking about that before. I think maybe they just wanted to be cautious to make sure that wasn't against the rules.
I was thinking Black Hammer, not even.
Now I can hear them sort of strategizing for Atheon. It's interesting to see that they're not just all jumping down. They're taking it a legit way. Not a lot of people do that. I think it's possible to just jump down. I know that's what I do with licensing, is I sort of just jump down. If I die, I res while I'm there. You can Titan Super all the way, or you can Blade Dance your way across. But it's interesting to see that they're doing it legit. They don't want to run into any problems. Ooh, that thing almost disappeared on him. And they're, you know what, man,
I mean, that's legit.
Invigorate is rolling.
What would you say is the cheese way of doing this? Like, I normally either with my Warlock last night, went down from to the right to the first steps, just jumped around, and then like did the crazy glide. With my Titan, I ended up trying to do the same and ended up surviving with just like 1 health. But with my Hunter, I realized that since I only had triple jump, I had to really get creative with where I ended up jumping.
I'm here. I can snipe it.
All right, so they're already talking about strategy. In the meantime, let's bring up our Darkness Zone. What team are we checking out over here?
This is actually Sovereign eSports. These guys are just now starting the raid.
So some might be, okay, they're out of it, right? That's not, some of the later bounties are pretty difficult.
So
right?
here's the funny thing.
Okay.
This is probably the easiest part of the raid.
It's interesting that you say that. It's interesting. If they know what they're doing on the raid, then yes, like Invigorate. I think you're going to see a little more some of the other teams struggle a little harder. Like we saw the A team struggling with no teleports. Like you should be able to do that at this stage of Destiny. You know what I mean? Especially for like some top tier players. I'm interested to see what Sovereign eSports, or how they get through it. If they look like an experienced raid team, or they look just like they don't know what they're doing.
Here's my logic behind this, right? You don't need, well, you can, but you don't need to be good at PvP to get to the max level. You need to have, like, when Vault of Glass, like before the last expansion, you needed to get the raid armor to be max level, and you need to max it out. So you need to do this multiple times to get the shards required to do this. it's a lot easier to hit 32 just doing the PvE portions of it. These are the things that you should have down like the back of your hand. So I think that's what we're going to see. The teams that are the best at the raid, they're going to get through the raid. However, we did see SB get really tripped up in that
first bounty. In that first bounty. And I mean,
hard.
they're going to, if they can't do auto right, if they can't do just no picking up heavy enemy, I'm a little worried for their later steps in like the auto rifle challenge.
When they get to the part where they can't use, where they have to use auto riffles.
Auto riffles.
It's gonna be really hard, man. Especially because
It is.
What that shows me is that they lack the ability to understand how, they lack the understanding of how heavies really impact the game and how to control it. If you don't have the right amount of map control and you're going into PvP just saying like, okay, we're pre-made, we're just gonna dong on them, you might, but more often than not, because you have this new constraint of no heavy and that is the core of Destiny PvP, you might not. And we saw that happen with SB.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'd love actually if we could full screen Jaeger, and if you could check in with our SB squad while we're doing that. As you can see, they are on Atheon, and to remind you guys, the modifier for this is you must beat Atheon in 2 teleports. This really shouldn't be a problem, but when Jaeger pops Blade Dance on the opposite side, it might be a problem. I think he's just trying to waste it as soon as possible. This might be a wipe.
That's gonna be. No, maybe not. They set someone through. He's got to cleanse. Oh no, someone dropped the relic. There's no way he cleanses. There's no way he cleanses. Someone dropped it. This is a wipe, 100%.
They're on Mars. Yo, Hawk, what do you
They're on Mars.
They're on Mars. They don't even know where they are.
Oh man, Invigorate run into a little trouble.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
They got it back.
Here, take it.
Yo, never underestimate this squad. So
Oh
this is gonna be their first teleport, right? They get another one after this to kill him. Let's see, are they gonna melt him before in 1 teleport?
Yo, he's not even going for the bubble, man. He's like, nah, I don't need weapons.
He's like, I don't need that.
Screw it. Okay, so this is the first teleport. They have him more than half health down.
They have more health, but look, he's gonna need a cleanse. There you go.
Yep.
Good cleanse, good cleanse. They're gonna have to leave. That's 1 teleport, right?
Yeah.
So now 3 of them are gonna get teleported, and the other
now
3 are
Jaeger's
gonna
on the
have to stay.
outside, so they have to deal with the supplicants right now. And this is the do or die moment here. They have to kill him in the next one. I don't think they're feeling any pressure because he's like a 3rd health right now. Let's go to the darkness zone and watch where SB is. I'm watching 6's stream. 6 is on the Nightfall right now.
Oh man.
No, he's on the weekly. Because if he's on the Nightfall with arc weapons, he's out of it.
Yeah, no, it's safe to assume that he's on the weekly. He's running his Fatebringer right now, which we all know and love, and I still don't have. That's neither here or there. We are the unluckiest group of raiders
Do they
ever.
do it?
Yeah, let's actually. Let's see.
Let's go back to full screen Jaeger, please.
Yeah, full screen Jaeger. It looks like they're going to take him out, except Jaeger died, so I don't know. This is going to be
close.
close.
They have the DPS to do. If they got him down in 1 teleport last time, they can totally do it now. If he doesn't die within the next 3 seconds, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Done.
They got it in 2
Easy.
teleports. So they
Easy.
are done with step 4, Invigorate. Oh, whoa, he got a Red Death. Yo, you guys
awesome.
can't see it, but Red Deaths just dropped for Jaeger.
Exotic
yo,
3 on stream.
Number
Let's
3
fucking
of
go.
the stream. Let's go, yo. The Destiny Bounty, always good luck. I think this is a great time, actually, for us to take another quick break.
Yes, absolutely.
Invigorate is in the lead, as you guys can see. They're going to be moving on to step 5, which is it's a cheeky little challenge that get the vendor, the Tower of Purple Ball up to the Future World Cult vendor. We're going to run a quick commercial break. When we'll be back, excuse me, I can't talk right now.
I got it.
When
we come back, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to watch these guys kick a ball around the tower. We're going to watch everyone else try and get through the raid. And SB try to get through the Nightfall. We're going to check in with Sovereign because they're jumping up on the raid as well.
Yep.
And we'll check in on the A team. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the MLG.TV Destiny Bounty. Week number 1 continues next.